Welcome back to the channel. We are back after Liverpool got kicked out of the Champions League, losing on penalties. They're arguably the better team, but you kind of felt Liverpool took some of the best kind of penalty takers, like a Dom Soboslai or a McAllister, and I don't think that helped really. Personally, if I was a manager, I would have risked it and just kept McAllister on, even though he was on a booking, and I would have kept Dom Soboslai on as well, but. Yeah, Liverpool probably the better team. Maybe kind of got unlucky. I think it was like the 70th minute where they could have got a free kick just outside the box. I thought that was a clear foul. But, you know, going into the penalty shootout, I just kind of felt like, look, PSG are probably going to win this. They got more suited penalty takers, and the dream for the treble is unfortunately finished. Obviously, still probably going to win the Premier League, right? Fingers crossed, barring any disasters, and got a good shot in the Carabao Cup final. So it's not a disaster season by any means, but to lose in that kind of manner, it is not nice. It's not pleasant. But I think this Liverpool team has a lot of potential going forwards. There are some poor performances. Definitely feel like Liverpool need to invest in like a top striker, like I like Jota, but he's just too in and out of the team, too injury prone. Nunes, when he came on, he did quite well, but he kind of showed like, yeah, he's just not on that level really. Not really super duper suited for Liverpool, and he missed a penalty. So yeah, the substitutions kind of cost the game in my opinion. I think in tough kind of games like that, you just have to stick to your strongest possible lineup and just stick with them for as long as possible. But yeah, we'll go into the player ratings. But it's brutal to lose like that. It still hits hard, but onwards and upwards. Hopefully, invest in a new striker in the summer, and let's get into player ratings. So we're going to be comparing the scores on SofaScore. So Allison, 8.4. SofaScore gave him. I'm going to give him a 9. I thought he made some really kind of top class saves, just proving why, in my opinion, he's the best goalkeeper in the world. Right back, Trent. Personally, hopefully the injury is not too bad. I don't think it is. It's probably, hopefully, just a minor niggle, but I thought Trent had a tidy game. I'm going to give Trent a 7.5 rating. Konate, Van Dijk, Robbo. I'm going to give them all 7s across the board. Konate maybe could have done a bit more to kind of not concede the first goal, but I kind of felt like he got kind of unlucky there. Talking of which, first 11 minutes, when you're fully on the team, you kind of got to make use of that, make the goal count. Midfield, Gravenberg, I've been saying for weeks, he just looks a little bit jaded, but I thought he had like an alright game. I'm going to give him a 7. McAllister, I'm going to give McAllister a 7.5. I don't think the team necessarily had a bad game. It's just, when you go to penalties, it is kind of a lottery. It's kind of 50-50. And PSG, they had more penalty takers, right? Soboslai, I'm going to give 7. I thought he had a decent game. Diaz, I'm going to give 7.5. I thought he made some really good dribbles. Maybe just lacked a little bit of the end product, but overall, solid game. Tidy player, but I do kind of miss Sadio Mane. With likes of Sadio Mane, you're going to get goals. You're going to get more kind of output. I mean, between Diaz and Gakpo gives more output, but I think when it comes to play, whether it's like dribbling past, being a threat, being a nuisance through the 90 minutes, Diaz is kind of more suited. I imagine he's probably going to go in the summer. Salah, I thought he had a solid game. Top player, I'm going to give him a 7.5 rating. Jota, we talked about Jota at the beginning. I like this guy. I think he's a really tidy player, but he's just been so kind of injury prone. Him kind of being in and out of the team, struggling to pick up momentum, hence the poor performance. And I personally thought the manager should have started with Darwin Núñez after, his last 2 performances. So I was a little bit surprised that he got the start. I'm going to give Jota a 6.5. Substitutes, Kwanzaa. I thought Kwanzaa had a solid game. It looks like he got his confidence back. Right back is not really his suited role. He's a centre back. Came onto the pitch, did his thing, and I thought he did all right, man. So I'm gonna give Kwanzaa a 7.5 rating. Nunes, it looked like the first couple minutes he came on, I was thinking, yeah, the manager should have started with Nunes, but as the game progressed, he just kind of proved why the manager didn't start with him. I'm gonna give Nunes a 6. The penalty miss, it's not great, is it? Curtis Jones 6. I mean, I get the idea for the manager to bring him on, give some fresh legs, but I thought McAllister was having a tidy game. I suppose McAllister was a new yellow card. McAllister, he's a good penalty taker, right? He was a penalty taker for Brighton, so I thought like McAllister, should you just stick it through with McAllister? Didn't like the decision the manager made with putting Curtis Jones on, even though I do think Curtis Jones is a tidy player. Cody Gakpo didn't really do much as he came on. As I said, he's more like the end product type of guy, not the guy who makes really, really good kind of plays. Cody Gakpo, 6.5. Harvey Elliott, too short of a period. I personally would have, you know, carried on with Dom Soboslai. Dom's been playing for 110 minutes at that point. He's been in the game. He's warmed up. He's got that momentum. It's going to be hard for Elliott's come in last 10 minutes to kind of get into the game, I feel. So I just thought the manager should have just kept on with with Dom Soboslai, and he's a penalty taker as well. So yeah, going to give Elliott a 6. Endo didn't really do much, Hopefully Kanata is not too badly done. But I like Endo a lot, 6.5, just because of his short cameo. But yeah, pretty disappointing that Liverpool got kicked out Champions League. But it's not a disaster season by any means. Still got Carabao Cup, win the Premier League. It's hard to win multiple trophies in a single season. Personally, I think PSG might actually win the Champions League. That's how good I think PSG are. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Super duper appreciate it, and catch you in the next one.